My name is Namhla Zandile Zondo. I am 25 years old and I am a graphic designer by profession. I grew up in Johannesburg all my life. My dad is from Mngqutu KZN and my mom is from Limpopo, Giyani. My mom is Tsonga and my dad is Zulu. So I'm lucky that I can speak both languages. Um, yeah, I my backstory. I'm not really sure what you mean by backstory, but backstory. Yeah, I grew up in Johannesburg all my life, and I just like creating portrait illustrations of African people, especially of African women that surround me. So yeah. So in grade 9, I had this arts teacher. She's the one that put me off in taking art as my grade 10 subject because she was just very rude, which is a bit unfortunate because I feel like I could have grown much more than what I have in the past few years. Um, I got into the art industry or the designing space during my unemployment phase. I was unemployed for like 2 years. So I was stuck in that phase of trying to figure out what is it that I want to do. I was suffering with mental health. I mean, I still am, but back then it was way worse because I felt like I had no sense of direction. So I was trying each and everything. So I created a profile on Fiverr, and I was basically providing gigs for me to do portrait illustrations for people. And from there, like my style, I started, I don't really have my style as of yet. I feel like I'm still figuring that out. But slowly but surely, I'm getting to a point where I can feel like, okay, this is my type of style. I still do those Fiverr gigs. I still do portrait illustrations of people as well, people that reach out to me. Those are the ones that reach out to me personally are the ones that I enjoy the most. And yeah, I really like designing. I really like creating. I feel like I'm talented at it. I'm very good at it. I like the colors. I just feel like I'm free, There's no one hovering over me telling me that this is how you should do things or this is how you shouldn't do things. I have that creative expression for myself. My art, so like I said, my dad is from KZN, my mom is from Guyana. I mean, both of those cultures are very colorful. So I try and bring that out in each and every portrait illustration that I do. My art makes me very proud to be a Black woman. I mean, I've always been proud. I mean, I'm Zulu and I'm Tsonga. Those are very proud cultures. I mean, every culture is proud, but I've always been proud of my culture and my heritage, and I feel like that comes out in each and every design that I do. And yeah, it makes me feel very good. It makes me feel like I am saying something. It's like my little expression of creativity to the world that I can share with the world. And it's very gratifying when people can resonate with that and they can see that and they're like, oh, I like your work. I want to put it in my home. For me, that makes me feel like, wow, that's an honor. What inspires me is my culture and my heritage. I mean, it's always gonna go back to that. I had the privilege of living outside the country for some time. So when I was there, I felt like, to be specific, I was living in the US, and the US, there's like you meet many different people that come from many different cultures and backgrounds. So for me, I feel like that's important to always represent that in each and every creative design that I do. Um, yeah, I'm just inspired by my heritage and my culture, I just feel very proud. I mean, come on, I'm Zulu and Zonga, but I'm Zulu, Zulu. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, just making sure. Just making sure.
No.
Okay.
Ideally, I want my art to be in like people's homes. That for me is very important, more than like the art galleries and the art shows. Yes, I would love that to gain like exposure and artist recognition, but mostly I'd really love for people to incorporate that into their homes. I feel like it's like for me, my art is like a mirror. So when I look at my art, I'm like, okay, this reminds me of like being Umbedi, being Tsonga, being Sutu. So that for me is what's very important in terms of my art. And if it ends up in a lot of people's homes, that would be very great. I'm not saying I want millions from it. It would be great if I did, but just for people to connect with who they are and always being able to bring out the importance of their own culture and heritage within the portrait illustration that I do for them. I'm Namsha. I am a graphic designer by profession as well as a portrait illustrator. Um, I really hope that people search for what really makes them happy. Even if you're not going to get gratification from the world, as long as you go to bed at night knowing that, okay, I had my little piece of creativity thrown in the world of many creative people, because I feel like we're all creative, so it's important for us to tap into that, and I'm doing that. I mean, I don't have all the answers, but open yourself up. You never know. You really never know. You can surprise yourself.